Hello and welcome back to our Okinawan Kempo YouTube channel demonstrating some techniques of Kyo-Jutei-Ryu. We just finished off sort of a survey of the 10 principles that make up our system. I encourage you to check out those videos. They are a good source of information about the different arts that are practiced as part of Kyo-Jutei-Ryu Kempo that sort of constitute the whole. In thinking about where to go next, I actually flashed back to the 90s, Lord have mercy, where the internet was relatively new. And one of my favorite things to do as a young martial artist during that time frame was find sites where the dojo or dojang or kun or whatever it happened to be had a technique of the week. I, at that time, was pretty much just a karate guy and didn't know a lot about the other arts. So watching the judo guys do judo and the aiki guys do aiki and the different Korean strikers do their thing was very interesting to me. Now, as we were just setting up this shot, I want to sort of disclaim there is no right answer to this question. There is no single right answer to an attack. And we could do moves all night against the very simple one that we're going to start the series with. For our purposes this evening, we'll do a very low-level response, and then we'll do sort of a mid-level response, and then we'll do a more serious response just to sort of show you what is possible. But again, you could use any of the 10 principles we've discussed previously against this technique in a multitude of ways. The martial arts practiced properly are a bottomless proposition. So, what we are beginning with tonight is just a wrist grab. Okay, now, guys, this could mean a lot of different things. It could be the playground bully who's just trying to assert his dominance. It could be a mugger who's trying to intimidate you. At the deeper end, it could be someone where this is the first step to you being dragged to the alley, to the car, God forbid what is possible. So even something this simple requires a wide variety of response. Now, the first one we're going to do is just a very simple release. There is a nerve, actually there are lots of nerves, but there is a nerve on the backside of his arm. If I move my body toward him and move my elbow toward that nerve, physics will sort of pry my hand out of that grip, and though I'm not going to hit my friend here very hard, if you do that with some verve, your elbow also contacts that nerve and has a little numbing and a little shocking effect. So what would that look like? For a low-level response, I break away, and now we talk about peace, love, brotherhood, and not continuing the altercation. Low-level sort of response, just breaking the grip. Now, moving up a bit, maybe I feel threatened enough, or maybe my children are behind me, or maybe I think that guy who's coming is his friend. Maybe more is warranted in this situation. So the next thing we might do is a type of joint lock. Now, I'm going to do that same release, but this time as I release, I'm going to keep his hand, come underneath, and pick 2 fingers, and then lock them up, okay? Now from there, I could talk to him, I could chat with him, I could shove it away and head for the hills. Again, even within that movement, there's a lot of flexibility. But you notice, especially with a pretty clear size differential here, escape, cover, I need to go for something weak, especially if I'm going to attempt to control him and talk to him. Rather than do something more serious and then drive him away. Finally, in a situation where I thought he was reaching for a weapon, in a situation where I'm sure that guy is coming to help him, in a situation where he's trying to take you somewhere you do not want to go, we're warranted to do the most dangerous things. So say I couldn't get my arm to move, say I couldn't peel his fingers away, right into the vital target in the groin, right into the vital target in the neck. Doing those kinds of strikes at serious areas is going to neutralize that grip without me doing anything very special. So, and again, infinite strikes, infinite angles, you could do so much. But for our purposes tonight, That was an inside roundhouse kick to the groin, and then an extended knuckles fist to the neck. If he still had me, I'd just come out at that point and get away. Thank you. So, the proper answer to any attack depends on the context of the attack. Almost anything you can imagine can be bothersome, or it can be harmful, or it can be deadly serious. And we need to make sure we're cultivating in our martial arts practice answers to all those different levels. We hope that you'll like and subscribe. Please check out our website where there's information about how to contact me. We'd love to hear your thoughts about this video, about the 10 principle videos, and maybe even some suggestions for some interesting attacks that we could counter over the next couple of weeks. Thanks.